Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. You're happy and healthy. I want to talk a little bit about life by default today. That's going to be my subject. And by that, I mean, are you coasting, right? I had a good friend of mine that got laid off yesterday. His company decided to consolidate some manufacturing plants. He happened to be the one that they're not going to keep. So again, they made a change. Whoever would pick this guy up is going to be incredibly happy. The guy is talented. He is a wonderful salesperson. He is a wonderful manager, general manager, and he's just a damn good human being. So please give me a call if you are looking for somebody like that. That can have those. He has effective leadership skills. He's really, really good. So give me a call. Please reach out, message me, whatever, if that's the kind of person you want to have in your company, and I will make sure that we connect you. So anyway, life by default. Let's talk about that a minute. Every day, something that I do is I spend a couple minutes just kind of inside my own head. I'm talking about, am I clear on my goals today? What are my intentions today? What are the things that I will get done? What are the things that I need to get on the list of things to get done, and when will I do them by? So I spend a lot of time really getting myself together so that when I go out in the world, or when I'm going to work, or if I'm down in my home office like I am today, I'm intentional in my actions. I am getting to work. Nobody's having to tell me to get to work. Nobody's having to tell me, hey, you need to get this done today. When are you going to get this done, right? I'm working, right? When I'm committed, and I've committed myself mentally to get in the game, I'm in the game, right? And I've left my baggage, like I talked about in my last video. That baggage is right outside this door right here. Okay, I can pick that up on the way out. But for now, I'm getting paid a salary, a generous salary. I'm getting. I have the ability to bonus out. I have all these things in front of me, right? That I need. That somebody's kind enough to do to include me in their company, and I'm going to give it my all, right? So because that's the decision I make every day. Right? My dad, God rest his soul, always said, if a man's going to pay you for a full day of work, give him a full day of work, right? And that is that was something that always kind of stuck with me with my dad. Okay, life by default is something that I talk about, especially with my kids. If you're waiting around for life to give you something, win the lotto, or you're waiting for this magic door to open, where somebody says, hey, I know you're a nice person, why don't you come and make $250,000 a year with me? Oh, okay, well, I'm glad I waited around for that, right? That doesn't happen. Okay, that's not reality, right? And if that has happened to you, I want you to go and buy a lotto ticket. I would never say that, but today that's what I would say to that person, because they are lucky, right? And that is real. If you live a life by default, you're probably destined for some pretty high debt, probably having to move a lot. You're probably not on a steady income. You might need some financial help, those kind of things. If that's what you're doing, that's what life will give you, right? So my best advice to everybody on here, and I don't care if you're the owner of a company or if you are, just getting your career started out of high school, be intentional with your actions. Decide that this is what I'm going to do today, and this is my goal, and this is how I'm going. You need to be intentional every single day. Now, that is also with relationships. That is also with your finances. You need to be intentional. If you are not intentional on how you're affecting your relationships, they will go away, right? If you're not giving them the attention that it deserves, or if you're not paying attention to your kids, or if you're not trying to communicate with your kids, it doesn't mean they're always going to communicate back with you. But if you're not at least trying to be part of your kids' lives, don't expect them to be part of your life, right? If you're not paying attention to your spouse, and you're wondering why your marriage isn't, or your relationship isn't where it wants to be, you might need to put some energy into it. right? And believe me, I have to work on this every day, right? This is not a person talking to you as somebody, I got this figured out, so you guys need to listen. That is not the case. This is stuff that we are figuring out together through this. I do this as much for getting my head straight as it is to maybe share some ideas that help somebody. That's all this is, right? But getting intentional has changed my life. And I can almost pinpoint it the day I got intentional. I had a good buddy of mine. I used to sell siding and windows up in Montana. And he was the owner of the company, right? What's up, Joey, if you're watching? He always said, when are you going to quit letting other people decide what you're worth? You go make sure that you know what people, or you go make sure that you know what you're worth, and everything will follow. And you know what? He was so right. So right. You know? And it caused me to make some decisions. It caused me to go out there and have that leap of faith and believe in myself and go get it. And while that path isn't always a straight line, I'm okay with where I'm at now. And now I get to share. I get to teach others. I get to really share the path that I've gone on, and hopefully eliminate some mistakes some other people will make, and they can take a quicker path to where it is, where their goals are. So with that, I want to talk about setting goals. Okay, that's the homework of this. That's something that I really encourage you to do. Sit down and really think about where you're going and write it down. There's something magic when paper hits pen. Write it down. And you stick that sucker on your bathroom mirror, so you have to look at it every morning before you go out in the world. Am I any closer to my goal today than I was yesterday? And I'm not talking about going straight to the mountain. Go to the top of the mountain. Hey, look, I have $20 in my account, and I want to be a millionaire tomorrow, right? Let's keep it realistic, right? Now, do you have $20 in your account, and can you become a millionaire? Yes, you can. But how are you going to get there? You need to get to the first mountain to see the next one, to get to the next mountain to see the next one, and so on and so forth. Right? If you can't figure it out, if you're not good at financial planning or getting yourself there, then reach out to a professional, guys. Reach out to somebody who knows how to do it. There's a lot of people on that I'm friends with in LinkedIn, Facebook, that figured that out, that are exactly where I want to be. Right? So, and they didn't get there by themselves. They got there by asking a lot of questions, learning, adjusting their goals, adjusting their actions, and being intentional every day on getting to where they need to get to, right? Making the commitment and following through. Making another commitment, following through. They don't quit. They don't quit on themselves. That is the one thing that every successful person I know, they don't quit on themselves. Now, they've had to make adjustments. They may have had to move careers. They've had to move their finances around. They may have had to reorganize their companies. They may have had to do all of those things, but they don't quit, right? So you get one shot at this life. Make sure it counts. And with that, I hope you all have a great weekend. I wish you well. Enjoy your families. Be happy. And I will see you soon. Take care.